Welcome to Fournier Business Strategies, your source for transformational growth. I focus on organizational quality, human resources, and profitability. I understand that each employee is wired differently. I also understand that employees internalize and act on information differently. Consider the possibilities and transform your thinking. Hello, and welcome to Fournier Strategies. I'm Paul Fournier. Our topic today is the Generation Z workforce and opportunity. You know, the reality is change is constant. Society and industry is changing. And if you're not advancing, one becomes irrelevant. The workforce is experiencing change just like it did with previous generations. You know, we had the boomers, Generation X, Millennials. Now we have Generation Z. And now, many years later, we've all forgotten the inexperience of prior generations that we were all part of. One thing is clear. In many cases, business management is using the same approach they have for years, and with the same results. My suggestion is to establish employee cornerstones. In my experience, nearly all management and employees expect these four employee cornerstones. In this order: 1. A team environment with fair and equal job accountability. 2. Job security for themselves and their family. 3. Fair compensation and benefits for a fair day's work. And 4. Effective communication from management. Now, if you're missing any of these, it's never too late to start. The fact is, there's many organizations failing to consistently deliver these employee cornerstones. Now, the excuse is the latest generation overall has somehow and sometimes failed. I don't buy that. Many times, it's not the employee or current generation who has failed, it's the challenged management team they work for. They don't know how to implement the cornerstone process, or do they even value the cornerstones as part of the business evolution? I provide 360-degree organizational assessments to many clients. The assessment identifies the real facts of the organization. This process measures perception and cultural health. It identifies challenges and opportunities, and it's a fair barometer of management effectiveness. Now, from those 360-degree organizational assessments comes some really great analysis. And the first one is management favoritism. From my discussions, the number one concern by both employees and subordinate management is unequal accountability amongst employees with like job descriptions. Companies may collect performance metrics, but they fail to consistently and equally enforce them. It's the number one reason teams seem to fail. Subjective and emotional accountability by management creates dysfunctional and employee attrition. This translates into dysfunctional cultures and dissatisfied customers. It's a source solution for revenue growth. The second is job security. Job threats and mass layoffs represent flawed leadership. Companies overstaffing and then terminating vast numbers of employees when quarterly earnings statements are dismal are simply indicators of sloppy management in most cases. The third is compensation and benefits. This occurs when the business is not fairly or equally compensating employees and subordinate management. It's a great source of attrition. And finally, communication. Team is based on organizations requiring consistent communication. High-quality management and employees want to know the facts, not speculation. Shortly, Generation Z will comprise somewhere around 30% of the workforce. Management teams that ensure their employee cornerstones are functional and engaged will gain competitive advantage. And finally, competitive advantage is the opportunity for innovation and revenue growth. It opens a lot of new doors. Thanks for watching, and I'm Paul Fournier. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate my content, please consider becoming a Premier subscriber at fournierstrategies.com.